Hey, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Mandy, the Handmade Homeschooler, and today we're going to talk about fine motor skills, what they are, and my favorite ways to practice these that are fun, that are easy, and that your kids are going to love and they're going to want to do over and over again. So before I get into the video, make sure you hit the like and the subscribe button. And down below in the description box, I have a link to my free Facebook group. And I also have a link to my preschool lesson plans made exclusively from me, a preschool teacher, for you to use at home. Okay, so let's get right into this video. Let's talk about what fine motor skills actually are. So when we talk about fine motor skills, I want you to think of the muscles in your hand. Now, fine motor skills typically deal with the fingers and strengthening fingers. So we're talking about grip, we're talking about pushing, we're talking about pulling, we're talking about gripping, we're talking about pinching, rolling, and flattening things. There's so many things that you can do in your hand to strengthen it, and there's a lot of reasons why we do this. Now, there's a whole bunch of things that your kids do on a daily basis that are strengthening the muscles in their hand and they don't even know it. Everything from turning a doorknob to coloring with markers to helping set the table. They are using those muscles in their fingers, and that is what is helping them develop those muscles and strengthening them every single day. One of the reasons why we want to practice fine motor skills is because it actually helps hand-eye coordination. So when we talk about hand-eye coordination, we're talking about things that the eyes and the hands are doing together, and it helps them make that connection and do those types of tasks more easily. So this can be everything from catching a ball to drawing. There are so many things that uses hand-eye coordination that you're just completely unaware of day to day. But preschool teachers like myself, we have our kids practice these things on a daily basis to help strengthen those skills. Now, there is another reason why we do this is because it helps with pre-writing skills. So think about a pencil and the way that your hand holds and grips a pencil. You have to pick up the pencil and you have to grip it and you have to hold it right. And one of the ways that we as teachers strengthen the holding and the gripping of the pencil correctly is through these fine motor skills. So let's talk about my favorite things that you can do. And I will have the links to all of these products down below that I'm going to show you on Amazon. They're super cheap, super easy to use. And you guys, your kids are going to love these things because these are my children and my pre-K students' favorite things to do. Okay, so first, let's talk about these adorable little, they look like stamps, but these are actually hole punchers. So you see on the bottom, if I can get the camera lens to focus on this. This one is a flower design, and you put a piece of construction paper in there and they just push it down. That is strengthening these muscles right here on their hand, and they're going to get a cute little stamp out of it. So on Amazon, you can get a bag of these for a couple of bucks. They have everything from a crown to a heart to leaves, and these are things that you can use for art projects down the road. It's one of those things that when my kids saw these, they were like, ooh, can we have those when you're done with your video? And I said, absolutely. So trust me, even older kids love these things because they don't have to cut these things out. It almost makes like a confetti type of size piece. So you can use these down the road for all kinds of things in your homeschool curriculum. Another favorite is Play-doh. Think about what you do when you're using Play-doh. You're going to squish it and squash it and roll it, and that's using all of the muscles in the child's hand and even up into their forearm. I have seen kids get so into this, and Play-doh is one of those easy things that you can just put out and they will play for a good 20-30 minutes sometimes. So try getting out some Play-doh, give them some little roller pins, get out cookie cutters and let them use cookie cutters to make shapes and have them kind of go crazy with this. There's so many things that you can do with Play-doh to kind of enhance and strengthen those fine motor skills within your child's hand just by using a little bit of Play-doh every single day. So this next one is super fun. This is lacing beads. Now, Just a disclaimer, these are small. Please watch your children. There's probably a choking hazard thing with this, but there's all I'm going to say about that. However, you're going to get a bag full of beads and you're going to get these. They look like little shoestrings and they have a tapered end like this. And you're going to get a bunch of these beads. And what they're going to do is they're just going to string them like so. And kids really get into this. My classes always loved these. And you can use these for so many different projects. See? Super easy, super fun. You can have your kids make actual patterns out of these, kind of like an A-B pattern or even an ABC pattern. So have them do one red, one blue, one red, one blue, one red, one blue. That's an A-B pattern, or an ABC would be red, blue, orange, red, blue, orange. And that will actually make this a little bit more of an advanced type of toy or game for them to do. If they are more in the 4 to 6 range as far as age, this will give them something a little bit extra to do. This one is great also for hand-eye coordination. Let's talk super, super basic here. This is just a hole puncher. Give them a single hole puncher and a piece of construction paper and just have them just push down. Just grip it, push down, grip it, push down. Make a whole bunch of confetti and then just let them do what they want with it. Have them glue it on a piece of paper or something, and it's a simple, easy activity that you can do on a rainy day. Along the same lines, safety scissors. These are great. Just have them practice cutting skills. This is super easy for them to do. Just make sure that they are holding the scissors correctly when they are cutting. It will give them extra practice, and trust me, if they start out doing it the right way, it's going to make things a lot easier. And if you want a really simple, easy way to do this, draw a happy face right here on their thumb so that the happy face, the smile, faces up when they see it. That way they're not doing this. We have a lot of kids that do this and kind of hold it and try to cut down. We want them to hold it this way and cut up. So if you have the smiley face like this and they can see that the smiley face is right side up, that will help them with their grip with safety scissors. And this will go a long way in curing a lot of frustration with you if you just started out the right way. Another one of my easy favorites is Pom Poms. So you can get a big bag of these on Amazon for a couple of dollars, and these will last you forever for all kinds of different projects. Have them sort these out. One of the things that I always use with Pom Poms is larger gripped types of tweezers. Now, if you go onto Amazon and you search preschool tweezers, I will leave a link down below in the description for you for my favorite ones. They have ones that are plastic with a blunt end tip that they can pick these up with, and they can sort them. Have them sort out a bunch of blue ones or a bunch of yellow ones or a bunch of white ones, however you want to do it. You can even have them sort them in number groups. So you can say, I want you to put 5 in this pile and I want you to put 10 in this pile, and just have them take their tweezers and just go from one to the next and put them in numeric piles. And this is a super easy way to have them work those pinchers and get a better grip on with a pair of tweezers, and that's really going to help their pencil grip when they are ready for that. So I also have a blog post that I made for you of 15 easy things that your kids are probably already doing at home that you might want to have them start doing themselves a little bit more if they're not already independent on these types of things. And you can go check that out and see my 15 favorite easy at-home things that your kids are doing or need to do that will help them strengthen their hand muscles and use their fine motor skills on a daily basis. So go check that out. I will leave the link down below in the description box. You guys already know where that is at. And that is all that I have for you today. I hope that this video was super helpful for you. And remember, I have our thematic preschool lesson plans ready to go for you if you need them. They are also down in the description box. I will see you guys in the next video. I hope you have a great rest of your day and happy homeschooling.